Nearly 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Here's the weird part. That includes people making six figures. A 2023 survey found that 1 in 3 households earning over $100,000 annually say they can't cover a month of expenses if their paycheck stopped. This isn't just about earning more money. It's about how money moves through your life. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle has 3 main causes, and only one of them is about income being too low. The first is lifestyle inflation. When earnings increase, spending increases to match. Someone gets a raise and suddenly upgrades their apartment, car payment, and subscription services. The second is the debt trap. Credit cards, loans, and buy now, pay later plans create fixed payments that consume each paycheck before it arrives. The third cause is actually low income relative to local cost of living. That's real. But even in that situation, the mechanical approach to breaking the cycle is similar. The Federal Reserve tracks something called liquid savings, money you can access immediately. Their most recent data shows that 37% of American adults couldn't cover a $400 emergency with cash or savings. $400. That's less than a car repair or urgent dental visit. This number reveals the real issue. Most people have zero buffer between income and disaster. No breathing room. No margin for error. The most effective pattern for building buffer involves reversing the normal money flow. Traditionally, people pay bills first, spend on life, then try to save whatever's left. There's never anything left. The alternative approach: automate savings the day a paycheck hits. Even if it's $25, even $10, the amount matters less than the pattern. Many banks let someone set up automatic transfers on specific dates. This removes the decision from the equation. The money disappears into savings before anyone can spend it. Then bills and life happen with what remains. Here's how this plays out. Someone earning $20,400 monthly after taxes sets up a $50 automatic transfer on payday. Over 6 months, that's $300 sitting in savings, maybe for the first time ever. Then their car needs new brakes, $280. Instead of adding it to a credit card at 22% interest, they pull from savings and only add $30 to the card. That's the moment the cycle starts breaking. The buffer absorbed the shock. They're not going backward. When someone has both debt and no savings, there's a strategic order that financial experts commonly suggest. First, build a tiny emergency fund, $500 to $1,000. This prevents new debt when surprises happen. Second, knock out high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 20 to 30% annual interest are financial emergencies. Paying minimums while they compound is like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain open. Third, expand the emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of basic expenses. This sequence creates stability in layers. Small buffer first. Stop the bleeding second. Real security third. The average credit card interest rate in America right now sits at 24.37%. That means a $1,000 balance making minimum payments, typically around $90 monthly, would take 17 years to pay off and cost over $4,900 in interest. Nearly $5,000 on top of the original $3,000. This is why high-interest debt gets priority. It's not about morality or discipline. It's pure mathematics. That interest compounds against you every single month. Some people find success with a monthly reset strategy. Every payday, they look at fixed expenses for the next 2 weeks. Rent portion, utilities, debt minimums. They set that aside first, literally in a separate account or envelope if that helps. What remains becomes the variable spending budget. Groceries, gas, life. The goal is hitting $0 left by the next payday, not before. This isn't scarcity mindset, it's intentional cash flow. Money has a job. When jobs are assigned, less disappears into mystery spending. For some people, the math just doesn't work. Income genuinely can't cover basic expenses in their area. That's when the conversation shifts to increasing the income side of the equation. This might mean freelance work, part-time gigs, or asking for a raise with documented performance. One approach: identify one skill that could generate $200, $500 monthly on the side. That's not life-changing money, but it's enough to start building a buffer while looking for better primary income opportunities. Research from the Financial Health Network found that people who escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle share one common trait. They have liquid savings equal to at least 2 weeks of income, not 2 weeks of expenses. 2 weeks of income sitting accessible. That's the threshold where financial flexibility begins. For someone earning $3,000 monthly, that's $1,500 in cash savings. It's not generational wealth. It's just enough space to make different decisions when life happens. Breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck pattern involves a mental component that's rarely discussed. Many people experience what researchers call scarcity mindset. When financial pressure is constant, it actually reduces cognitive bandwidth for planning and decision-making. Building even a small buffer begins to reverse this. With $800 in savings, a flat tire becomes an annoyance instead of a crisis. The brain has space to think beyond immediate survival. Better financial decisions become possible not because someone suddenly got more disciplined, but because they have room to think. This process takes time. Someone saving $40 per paycheck needs 13 paychecks to hit $500. That's 6 months. The psychological challenge is that 6 months feels like forever when you're already stressed about money. This is where tracking becomes useful. A simple spreadsheet or notes app showing the buffer growing from 40 to 80 to 120s provides visible evidence of progress. Many people abandon the process not because it doesn't work, but because they can't see it working. Make the progress visible. Even if it's slow, living paycheck to paycheck happens at all income levels, often due to lifestyle inflation and debt, rather than just low earnings. The most effective approach involves automating savings first, then building an emergency buffer before aggressively tackling high-interest debt. Even small amounts saved consistently create the breathing room that enables better financial decisions. The psychological shift happens when problems stop being catastrophic. Progress is slow, but visible tracking helps maintain momentum. Breaking the cycle is about changing money flow patterns, not just earning more. Everything covered here is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Every situation is different. Consider speaking with a licensed financial advisor before making any major money decisions.